Welcome back to Excel with NS. Please like, share, and follow Take It Train on all social media platforms. Let's get right into it. In this series, we'll be talking about Excel terminologies. Now, Excel terminologies are basically the words used to identify something in Excel. So let's get right into it. Workbook. The workbook is the entire Excel file containing one or more worksheets. This is a workbook. Book 2, data. A saved file in Excel is called a workbook. It contains one or two or more worksheets. This is a workbook, and when you open it, it becomes a worksheet. This is a worksheet. A worksheet, a single spreadsheet tab inside a workbook. So when we say a worksheet, this is what we are referring to. This blank sheet here is called a worksheet. While the workbook is the saved file in Excel. That's what they call a workbook. Then we have the cell, the smallest unit in a worksheet where data is entered. This is a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell. This is a cell where data is entered. That is what we call a cell in Excel. Now the ribbon, the toolbar at the top of the Excel, with tabs and commands. This is the toolbar. Everything all over here is called the toolbar because it contains all or almost all of all the tools needed in Excel. The insert, the page layout, the formulas, the data review, all of it is part of the ribbon. Then we have the cell address. Cell address is the name of a cell, example A1, based on its column and row. Notice the color change to blue. That's because this is the name of a cell. Cell A1 is the name of the cell we are typing in. So when they say cell address, they mean the columns and the rows where they meet to give name to a cell. Like here, this is called O1 because column O and row 1 meet at this point, creating a cell. Here is O5, column O, row 5 meet at this point, creating a cell called O5. Okay, now we have the spreadsheet, another name for worksheet. So another name for this entire worksheet is called the spreadsheet. It's just the same thing but different names. Range, a group of selected cells. So when we say range equals to L1 to L5. Remember, this is what you used to call the range. This column button is used to call the range from 2 to 5. It's called using the range. This column is called the range. So when they say range, they're talking from a cell to another cell, like a group of selected cells. As you can see here, I've selected from L1 to L5, and that is a range. Column, vertical set of cells labeled A, B, C, etc. So columns are indicated by the letters A, B, C, D to Z. And as you can see, once you reach Z, you go again, it continues B, K, it continues like that in an alphabetical format. And that is it for column. Cell references. Cell reference is using cell addresses in formula. So when we say a cell reference, we are talking about the cell address used in the formula. Let's say we have L1 plus L2. This is the cell reference. This is the cell reference. It is the usage of cell address in a formula. So L1 plus L2, the reference is L1 plus L2. Using cell addresses in formulas, that will give us 7. Because 5 plus 2 is 7. Row, horizontal set of cells labeled 1, 2, 3, etc. So this is a row, 2, 3, etc. That is row. Once you come down, it keeps going hundreds, 300s, 400, endlessly. It just keeps going on endlessly. And that is rows. Rows are the horizontal lines of Excel. The horizontal lines of Excel. Horizontal set of cells, sorry. Labeled 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this horizontal set of cells is called a row. Active cells. Active cells are currently selected cell. So if I select this cell is an active cell. If I select this one, it automatically becomes an active cell. An active cell is indicated by these green lines here. That is an active cell. Another active cell can be something like, because we have selected it inside here, so it's an active cell as well. Formula, an equation used to perform calculation. So as you all know, Excel performs calculation using equations. That is, like I said before, equals to, remember, equals to is important. Anytime you want to use any formula of any kind, you must put your equals to first. It is important, it is vital. So let's have L5 plus L1. This is a formula. L5 plus L1, this is automatically a formula. A formula is an equation used to perform calculations. So this equation that is used to perform the calculation, 0 plus 2, is automatically a formula. Moving on. Function, a predefined formula like sum or average. So equals to sum. Like I said, you double tap here, your bracket will open. You call the range L1 range, or L1 to L5 or L4, since that's where our data stops. Close your bracket and click enter. That is, the total of this is 109. This sum here is called a function because it is a predefined formula like sum or average. It's a predefined formula in Excel. This sum means add all, total of everything. So what we are writing here is the total of everything in L1 to L4, or add everything from L1 to L4 and give us the answer, which is 109. And that is function. Function is a predefined formula. Template, a pre-designed Excel file used as a starting point. I'll show you this. This is a template. This is a template. You can get more templates. These are templates. So if we use this one, sales report, let's use this. You can see a template is created. All we now have to do is edit the data inside this template. We have multiple templates for multiple types of data set or multiple things you want to do. We also have here for an expense, loan amortization, blood pressure tracker. Let's see this. As you can see, all you now need to do is just edit based on what you need. So a template is a pre-existing. Let me cancel this. A pre-designed Excel file used as a starting point. That is basically what we call a template. In the next video, we'll continue on the terminologies of Excel, and I'll explain more terms as we progress. NS out.